Hey guys, I just finished up that really bad, very unhelpful video about the visa before. So I want to run through basically how I applied to Disney, and more of a timeline thing, what you can expect looking back. So I'm going to jump into it so I don't waste time because I wasted so much time on the other video that I just did then. Okay, so I applied to the Disney Cultural Exchange Program on the 28th of September, just after it opened up. Make sure you have a cover letter, CV or resume, all that stuff's kind of sorted and done. I was graduating, so I have graduated before I'm doing this program. I do know a few people that I was doing my course with. If they hadn't graduated by the time of applying, if you're kind of applying while you're still at uni, for UQ you had to go through UQ, you have to kind of do something there. So contact UQ abroad, you can probably find a contact email through, so there should be a Disney internship page on the UQ business faculty website. Go through that, but yeah, contact UQ abroad if you're still at University of Queensland, or go through whatever other university you are. Okay, so I applied on the 28th of September, then you get the generic thank you for applying email. We didn't hear back anything for a long time. And people in America were like getting all their acceptances, like, yes, you've gone through. And if you're in Australia, it's very disheartening. I don't know if it's the same timeline every year. Tuesday the 28th of the 3rd, so March, so the end of March, so that's, what's that, 7 months later, 6 months later, is when I got a thank you for your interest in the Disney International programs. In preparation for your interview, please click the link below to complete your role checklist. So yeah, you heard nothing for 6 months, which is quite disheartening when you really want to do this and you're trying to work out where you can go from here and future plans, particularly because you're either finished uni, you graduated, or you're getting close to the end of your uni program. You kind of want to have your future, some sort of plan happening so you can do this. So I hadn't had anything for 6 months, and then it kind of all just happened. So it's 4 months from hearing the first thing, and then it's takes a while to go through all this. So for Australians, we had to have a face-to-face interview. You put your role preferences, go and check out the website. I'm not going to go through the roles, there's lots of them. My 3 were attractions, character attendant, and then lifeguard were my 3 top preferences. So you go through all that. They send you, how many have I got? So on the 28th of the 3rd, I got 4 emails. DOC registration, that was on the 30th of the 3rd. I remember May the 4th was my interview because it was Star Wars Day. And then on the 9th of the 5th, I got an email, thank you for interviewing. Dear Daniel, we enjoyed talking to you, and please be patient as we review your skills and qualifications. Then the 24th of the 5th is your acceptance. Woo! Dear Daniel, congratulations, you have been selected to participate in the Disney International Program, which is awesome. That was so good. But as I said, that came on the 24th of the 5th. I applied for this on the 28th of September, so big difference in the time between when you apply and when you actually get accepted. And we're international, the big thing is we're international people, and they kind of give you 2 months, 2.5 months between when you get accepted. They send you a dorms thing, the Disney housing dorms, so program acceptance. This is kind of where you have to put all your documents up. So proof of student status, passport, contact information, all that sort of stuff. So you have to go through and do that. And when you have your face-to-face interview, for us, we were offered two program start date options. It was either the 7th of August or the 21st of August. I chose the 21st of August because I felt like I needed that time between getting accepted and doing the program. I needed as much time as possible to do the visas. I was expecting a bit of visa issue, and then all the pets, my current employment, so my job, the house, everything, getting everything kind of worked out. So my program is August 21st. The end date of the program and departure from housing is January 8th, 2018. So it's kind of just like a 4.5 month program. If you start August 7th, then it would be a 5-month program. So you do have that option. You need to buy mandatory medical insurance through Disney, so it satisfies them. 6 emails from Disney on the 29th of the 5th, including dorms and the insurance. Then I did my insurance straight away. Once I had that stuff, I contacted STA Travel. So contact a travel agent. I went with STA Travel because they give you a flex ticket option. Okay, you might get termed, like your dates of return might change. If you screw up and you get termed, they're going to send you home. You're on a visa, and if you get termed from Disney, your visa gets cancelled. You have to leave the country like in 2 days or whatever, like you have to go. So get a flex ticket, otherwise if you're booking another ticket on top, it's a lot of money you got to worry about. So you do have to pay a little bit more to get the flex ticket option, but it's worth it in case something changes. Also, you do your program. For us in our culture exchange program, we have the option of applying to extend and doing the next program. So you can do potentially 12 months on the program if you get accepted to extend. Also, I think with our visa we get 30 days where you can stay in the country after our visa to travel. So if you got that option, it just basically it eliminates all those unknowns, which is good. So yeah, I went with that. That's why I'd say go with that. Okay, and then you need to do a police check. You'll get an email from someone at Yummy Jobs. Yep. So the one we have to do is the Australian Federal Police. So afp.gov.au. Police checks, national police check. You don't need the fingerprint one. Forget how much this was, 60, 70 bucks I think. You don't have to wait for this email to do it, but it was pretty quickly, and yes, you're kind of getting to within like a month or 2 of when you should actually be departing for your Disney program, so you're starting to freak out because you have a lot to do. But you didn't, like, I didn't do anything ahead of time, and I've got like everything's done 2.5, 3 weeks before I go. So you kind of, you will be anxious and paranoid, but you can get through it. So you do that, and then once you've got that back, then you send that back to these Yummy Jobs people with proof of your address, which is just a driver's license or whatever, copy of your passport page, and then the country of your birth. Disney will FedEx you out your DS160 form thing. They send you out a form that you need. You cannot book your visa appointment until you get that form, so wait for Disney to send that. That comes out after the police check. I forget the date that it came out, but you literally get it, do it that night or that week, book your appointment, and you shouldn't really have any issues. People that are leaving on, like, if I was leaving on the 7th of August, like, I only would have just scraped through, and everyone, doesn't matter if you were the 21st of August or 7th of August, we all got our documents at the same time. So there were a lot of people, freaking out on the Facebook groups, and it's probably rightly so, because travelling internationally, it is a big deal, and if everything doesn't go to plan, then like, if if you have to get a passport or redo it. There are a lot of requirements, so a few people were freaking out. I was kind of freaking out. Not like you're anxious. You don't really need to freak out, but it makes you very nervous. Disney will send you out, they have courses like educational stuff through Disney University, so you can sign up to learn different stuff or do any of their courses. So they give you an email with that rundown. And then, this morning we got our Disney housing emails, which told us that you can only select 2 people. So I'm about to do that now. That's the step I'm up to. I think this is basically the last step that I do pre-arrival. So it's the 1st of August today is when we get our housing stuff. So considering I applied on the 28th of September last year, it's kind of altogether been a 10-month process. So I'm not saying I don't know what it's like if I started in the January program. I don't know if it's the same sort of thing. I don't think so, because I went to those information sessions. Oh, that's the other thing. You have to go to, it was the day before my interview, so my interview was May the 4th, so I think there was an information session at University of Queensland, on the 3rd of May. You had to go to an information session before your interview. They will tick you off, your name's there, you'll register for it. There was the generic information session for people interested in going, which I've been to a few of them. And then our information session was scheduled later that day. I basically was at uni, took the day off, went into uni, and was going to be there for the morning one. People told me that I had to go to there was one in the morning, like 10, 11 a.m. And then one that was meant to be at 4 p.m. or something was the one that a lot of people thought we had to go to, and I think that's kind of our scheduled one. But if it works for you, if you go to that morning one, you just have to go to a information session for that day. So whoever went to the morning one, you were ticked off there, and you didn't then have to go to the afternoon one, which was good. That's pretty much it. This video's gone over, so I have to edit it down to make it kind of a bit more concise. I hope that gives you a bit of a rundown of timeline, and what you have to do along the way. The big key when you are filling out all your visa stuff, in your very first acceptance letter, and we found this out through a few people clued on through the Facebook groups, in your first acceptance letter, there will be a link to your offer letter, and then in that as well there will be another little link to a huge big document. It's like 20-30 pages long, and it is a step-by-step rundown of how to fill out your visa, what to put where, your address and your contact details for while you're at Walt Disney World is in that. You need that for your visa application, so it's all there. So find that document. I'll try and put a little title, little wordies here that says exactly what that document is titled, so you can find that. It gives you, as I said, the rundown, step-by-step dot points, tell you exactly what you need to do when, with all the addresses that you need to change for your visa, because you don't know them, they're in the document. Alright, this is dragged on. I'll edit it down so hopefully it's a bit easier to go through, and maybe I'll do something that kind of dot points it. Go onto the Facebook groups, particularly the one that I'm on for my program. Well, I got a couple, but the really good one for Aussies and New Zealanders was Disney AU/NZ Cultural Exchange Program Fall 2017, I think is the name of it. There'll probably be something similar for whatever one you are applying for. Alright, see you guys.